What's up, everybody? Dilla here. So I'm going to come out and make this video real quick. I want to talk about that Dexter Lawrence video that I made the other day. Hasn't really got much run. It's got about 20 views, no likes, no dislikes, no nothing. And I heard from another viewer that it's a stupid video. It's something that can never take place. You know, I don't even know why you made the video. The trade doesn't even make any sense, this, that, and the other. And how are you going to sit there and tell me it doesn't make any sense? And tell me this is something that just is so far out in left field that it could never happen. For one, you're talking about Dexter Lawrence. Dexter Lawrence is regarded to as one of the best defensive tackles / nose tackles in this league. His name holds a lot of weight in this league. So if you pair him up in a package, in any kind of deal involving pick number 6, plus a few more assets, I guarantee you, man, you could get another team's attention, like the Chicago Bears possibly. And I get that they spent a lot of money on Montez Sweat. I said this in the video. Said it all in the video. Talked about that. But wasn't this a team that was in the running for Saquon Barkley last year if he became a free agent? You know, people talked about how the Bears had all this cap space and they were going to go out there and spend big on free agents. So just because they acquired one player, what makes you think they would necessarily be out on obtaining Dexter Lawrence's contract in a package deal that included pick number 6? I don't think this is something that is just completely so far out there that it couldn't happen. And don't sit there and tell me teams can't work around cap space and make a contract like Dexter Lawrence work for them. We don't know the Chicago Bears situation as far as the cap goes 2 years down the road. We don't know who they're going to cut, how they're going to create more cap space in the future. You know, to say this trade is something that can't take place, it's just, you're not even using your head. You're not trying to think out the box a little bit. And like I said in the video, and like I said in the post to you, man, and I'm not just talking to one specific person, because I know there were other people that probably watched that video and were like, this shit doesn't make any sense. This is stupid. But this is also for entertainment purposes, to kind of get you thinking about something else other than what everybody else is talking about. You got to realize that sometimes. Another thing, man. When it comes to the Bears, yes, they have pick number 1, okay? They have pick number 1 in the 2024 NFL Draft. But what makes everybody so sold on the fact that they like those top 3 quarterbacks? We don't know this. None of us know this. They could like a J.J. McCarthy. They could like a Bo Nix. Hell, they might like the idea that they can pick up Dexter Lawrence in a trade, acquire pick 6, take their quarterback there, trade Justin Fields, get additional assets for him, and work it out that way. What makes you think that's not an option for them? I mean, you can't just shoot this shit down and be like, oh, it's a stupid idea. This video is so dumb. What are you talking about, man? Like, everything's not so cut and dry sometimes. Like, everything is not going to work out exactly the way, you know, content creators out there are saying it's going to, or the way these football analysis on TV say it's going to work out. We've seen this in the past, man. A lot of people have been wrong. We've seen NFL teams in this league take big swings. Now, if something like that took place where the Bears traded 1 and dropped down to 6 and took Bo Nix, or took a guy like J.J. McCarthy at that spot, the Bears fan base would probably lose their damn minds. And I know they would. But these guys all get paid to dissect all this stuff and draft the players that they specifically like. That's what they get paid to do. They don't get paid to make the fans happy. So don't come out here and tell me this trade is stupid, this video is stupid, and sit there and downplay anything that I'm trying to put out. Like, you think you can do a better job, and I'm sure you're probably saying to yourself, yeah, I think I could do a better job. Well, get your ass out here and do it then. Make some videos so I can sit there and criticize your ass about what you're talking about. It's stupid trades. You want to talk about stupid trades? Man, I had to sit through the other day. Well, I didn't necessarily have to. I did this by choice. I had to sit here and listen to somebody on here who made a video talking about how he would trade a 2nd-round pick for Stefon Diggs. Stefon Diggs. I'm sitting there thinking, dude, do you have any idea what Stefon Diggs has done over his career over the past 2 years? This man has created a pattern in his play. He starts off red hot, comes out like a bat out of hell the first half of the season, and then the second half, he completely disappears, and he's done this 2 years in a row. And when he doesn't get the ball, he starts yapping. He starts yapping, causing all kinds of issues. And he plays with one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. And this man had the nerve to come out here and say, I trade a second-round pick for him. I'm like, what? And then he went as far to say he would trade 2 second-round picks for him. And this guy's got a lot of subscribers out here saying this kind of stuff. And I'm just staring off in the distance like, huh? I mean, to the casual fan, they hear the name like Stefon Diggs, they're like, oh, yeah, that's a big name. I mean, Stefon Diggs, yeah, that's all it would take is a second-round pick. Are you kidding me? Make that deal right now. But somebody that actually knows something? Man, that's a horrible deal. And the reason why I keep on talking about possibly trading Dexter Lawrence is, you know, I feel like this fan base and this organization really has to be honest about how much time this is going to take to turn this team around. Now, I've been guilty of coming out here and saying, well, this could be fixed in 2 years, and we should be a competitive team in 2 years. And I've heard other content creators come out here and say this multiple times. Everything's going to get fixed in 2 years. It's like a construction worker or a contractor. You know, what do they always tell you when they come in and work on something? Oh, it's going to take 2 weeks. Well, this is what basically we're all guilty of doing when it comes to talking about this football team. Oh, it's going to take 2 years. 2 years will be good. That's what we all say. But, man, we have to be honest. You know, we signed Dexter Lawrence to, what was it, a 4-year deal, $90 million. Are we going to be a contending football team in the next 4 years to really make that Dexter Lawrence contract worth it? I think it could possibly take 3 to 4 years for this team to get its shit together, considering we basically have to gut the offense. You know, there's some pieces here and there, but man, we got a lot of work to do on that offense. It's going to take some time, along with the defense. This is like a 3 to 4 year period where we're going to have to put this team together. And if you take that into consideration, Dexter Lawrence could be 30 years old at that point. And you're talking about a guy that's 6'4" and carries 330 pounds of weight, and plays the interior of a defensive line and goes up against big offensive linemen 18 games out of the year, not including the playoffs. You think that's not going to take a toll on his body over the next 3 to 4 seasons? What is he going to be? What is Dexter Lawrence going to be 4 years from now? Is he going to have knee issues, foot issues, and stuff like that because of all the weight that he carries on that frame?